we only are the way to our success and at the same time to our failures. You are just going through life but not being able to observe things in life. The more we emphasize it, the lesser it is. Life can never go unnoticed, and if it is going unnoticed, then most probably you would be at the mercy end of other people's behavior. The people around you will decide your mood, will decide how you feel and how you react. You would always be at the mercy end of one's behavior and situation, favors and otherwise. If things are happening without your notice, it only means one thing, that you do not have any control over yourself. That's why we only are responsible for our failure. No one else is. So shall we start taking responsibility for all the failures? Shall we start to recognize our own failures and start working on them? You are responsible for your own mood. No one can actually put you off the track and make you feel in a specific way. If they are, it means that you are not being self-observant. Everything around you is going without your notice. And that is so bad. So the reality of your own self lies within the self-observation. If you are feeling uncomfortable, if you are feeling, how could he say that about me? And getting panicked at the press of a button, and that button is held by someone else, then everyone around you is your master, which is so sad. You could only be subservient to your unawareness. You could only be subservient to your unconsciousness. And if you are aware, you can never become enslaved, ensnared by the labyrinth of human machinations. Because people are there to trick you. They are going to manipulate facts. They are going to appear a paragon of excellence and elegance, but underneath lies a paradox of multidimensional personalities. So the only way you can actually improve from now on, right away, is knowing that we are the cause of our own obstruction. We have stopped ourselves. You blurt out things through your mouth about those things that you could have easily controlled, but you put the blame on others and situations. That's so pathetic. You are losing yourself to that situation. So at least know that you do not have the perspective. You are bound in the chain of your habitual patterns and you cannot grow out of it. It has really snared you. It has manacled you. You cannot grow out of it. You know it the way you are, you have been, and you cannot change your pattern the way you have been in the past. You are the repetition of the past habitual behavior over and over again. You know this in reality and you accept it. Fine. Fine. Fair enough. At least begin with it. At least there would be improvement in terms of conserving your rights as a human, not to squander your energy away to anyone, to everyone, at every circumstance, at any event, time, at any point of distress or discomfort. So from now on, least care about your emotions. Begin with it. You are not your emotions. I'm not my emotions. I'm not what I'm going through. I am not what I'm going through. It doesn't mean that you don't accept the facts the way they are. The facts have come about from the being that you have been, that I have been. All the facts about myself have come about from the person whom I have been. So you could say so many things that you are falling short of all the greatness. Fine, at least do not do what you must not do. Begin with it. And all the greater lives begin with this realization that you must not do all those things that will suck your energy, that will pull you down further into the lower trades and make your life more miserable. And the symptom of that is your easily irritable. You could be roughed up very easily. That is a symptom that life is going totally unobserved, unnoticed. And there is no sense of gratitude. Gratitude has gone out of the window. You have taken things for granted. And taking things for granted is a suicide of life. Suicide of all the opportunities that may lie ahead. If you have this mindset, it has got inbuilt within you that you just happen to take everything for granted, then you'll be at loss no matter where you are. Even if you live in a palatial house, everything will be doomed as a curse to you. You will feel suffocated. The reason is everything has been taken for granted. There is no sense of gratitude. That's why wealth at the hand of those who don't deserve it is more catastrophic in nature than being broke. So the observation about yourself will create a new reality about yourself. At this point in time, things are going unnoticed. And that is the only reason why you're so callous, why you're so barbaric, so cruel, because you have taken everything for granted in life. Gratitude has gone out of the window. You are the only one responsible for your emotions. No one else is. And you could also see that you are the reason for things which are not happening in your life. At least you don't go berserk complaining about the world. That's a travesty of being a human.